Hey everybody, Roberto Scarlato here, audiobook narrator, and I'm here to tell you a story. Welcome to Voices of Calm, Bring Your Kid to Work Day edition. Again, thank you so much for Andrea Enns and Adam Barr setting this up and allowing me to participate in it. I'm going to introduce my daughter, but first I have to find her. Sophia? Sophia? Sophia! Oh, there you are. Okay. This is my daughter, Sophia. Say hi, Sophia.
Hi.
And we're going to be reading a public domain work. It's a classic story. It's The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum, I think. So let's get started.
Okay.
All right.
Don't you dare bite, Toto. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. A big beast like you to bite a poor little dog?
I didn't bite him, said the lion, as he rubbed his nose with his paw where Dorothy had hit it.
No, but you tried.
She retorted.
You are nothing but a coward.
I know it, said the lion, hanging his head in shame. I've always known it. But how can I help it?
I don't know. I'm sure. To think of you striking a stuffed man like the poor scarecrow.
Is he stuffed? Asked the lion in surprise as he watched her pick up the scarecrow and set him upon his feet, while she patted him into shape again.
Of course he's stuffed.
Replied Dorothy, who was still angry. That's why he went over so easily, remarked the lion. It astonished me to see him whirl around so. Is the other one stuffed also?
No,
Said Dorothy,
he's made of tin.
and she helped the woodman up again. That's why he nearly blunted my claws, said the lion. When they scratched against the tin, it made a cold shiver run down my back. What is that little animal you are so tender of?
He's my dog, Toto.
Answered Dorothy. Is he made of tin or stuffed? Asked the lion.
Neither. He's a meat dog.
Said the girl. Oh, he's a curious animal and seems remarkably small, now that I look at him. No one would think of biting such a little thing except a coward like me, continued the lion sadly.
What makes you a coward?
Asked Dorothy, looking at the great beast in wonder, for he was as big as a small horse. It's a mystery, replied the lion. I suppose I was born that way. All the other animals in the forest naturally expect me to be brave, for the lion is everywhere thought to be the king of beasts. I learned that if I roared very loudly, every living thing was frightened and got out of my way. Whenever I've met a man, I've been awfully scared, but I just roared at him, and he has always run away as fast as he could go. If the elephants and the tigers and the bears had ever tried to fight me, I should have run myself. I'm such a coward. But just as soon as they hear me roar, they all try to get away from me, and of course I let them go. But that isn't right. The king of beasts shouldn't be a coward, said the scarecrow. I know it, returned the lion, wiping a tear from his eye with the tip of his tail. It is my great sorrow and makes my life very unhappy. But whenever there is danger, my heart begins to beat fast. Perhaps you have heart disease, said the Tin Woodman. It may be, said the lion. If you have, continued the Tin Woodman, you ought to be glad, for it proves you have a heart. For my part, I have no heart, so I cannot have heart disease. If I had no heart, I should not be a coward. Have you brains? Asked the Scarecrow. I suppose so. I've never looked to see, replied the Lion. I'm going to the Great Oz to ask him to give me some, remarked the Scarecrow, for my head is stuffed with straw. And I'm going to ask him to give me a heart, said the Woodman.
And I am going to ask him to send Toto and me back to Kansas.
Added Dorothy. Do you think Oz could give me courage? Asked the Cowardly Lion. Just as easily as he could give me brains, said the Scarecrow. Or give me a heart, said the Tin Woodman.
Or send me back to Kansas,
said Dorothy. Then, if you don't mind, I'll go with you, said the Lion. But my life is simply unbearable without a bit of courage.
You will be very welcome,
answered Dorothy. Do you have anything you want to say to the kids out there? What do you want to say?
Did you enjoy the story? I hope you did, because it's a very fun story.
And just remember, from me and my daughter here, all you need is courage and a smile. Thanks for joining us. Bye. So, bye.
Bye!
Bye.